Happy Wednesday, hump day, midweek. I'm listening to Billy Bell back in Nairobi, but it's a beautiful day out here. So I haven't talked to you in a while. It's Nancy T Blends. What I'm talking about today is making use of what you have to get rid of things that you've wanted to do. For some reason, sometimes you don't want to get started. It's Monday and things are not moving along. Then it's Tuesday and you're putting it back on the back burner. And I say today, enough is enough. I want to get started. So you could restart, you could reset, you could start again, you could renew, you could get more energy like I have today. I was able to go to walk my regular walk. Of course, I'm taking care of my loved ones at home, and between spending time with them and doing this and providing meals and caregiving and all that, sometimes you don't leave enough of you kind of spent. And I found out that when I eat my favorite stuff, my favorite meal, when I listen to my favorite music, it brings me back to balance again. I took a nice bath. That also gives me a nice get up and go kind of mood. So while I'm washing this down with Hibiscus spice blend, which is a mixture of or the florals, the tart florals, which I'm enjoying right now. And I'm also enjoying the warm flavors and warm spices of cinnamon and cloves. And let's not forget, I'm layering that with ginger. So bring up a little spice to a nice nut, and it feels so good. And that's actually going very well with my sandwich. This is a BLT, but I put some turkey bacon and I put some regular turkey to give it a little more fiber. And I put this on a whole grain bread, and it's crunchy and good. So this is how I bring back my balance when I don't feel that great. I go back to the source, and this is my source of energy today. Apart from my antioxidants and vitamin C, my doctor was very happy with me. I went for a doctor's visit on Monday. I said, I know what you're doing, Miss Lydia, but your numbers are all down, cholesterol is down. Of course, pressure has been down, but you look good. And I'm like, yeah, and I feel good too. I sleep better. Regardless of other things that are weighing down on me, I am in a good shape. I could actually walk the way I used to walk. I could sleep like I used to sleep. And my thought process is actually bringing good things. So better things are starting to come to fruition. Another thing that the doctor realized that I'm looking very happy. And when I told him that I have other things under the background that you don't get to see, he said, you gotta be kidding me. On top of that, you still can function and could be able to deliver, and you're happy, and you got a little something in your step. It's just really good. And I say, I haven't felt this good since I was in my 30s. So you could bring yourself back and refocus and recharge and renew. Find it within yourself. Find something that you like to do that has nothing to do with work. Could be listening to good music that reminds you of the time when things were really good in your life. That's what did it for me. I started putting on songs that I used to listen to 30 years ago without telling you my age. And it started bringing me to a better place. And I started focusing, and I started feeling better. And I started feeling like, oh, okay, I'm feeling myself again. Regardless of some of the things that are happening, this is something I could control. The things I cannot control, I just pray that I get good balance. But other things like I could control, like get up and go, I just have to keep moving. And it's always brought me back to reality. But so I just thought of talking to you about real life. Because sometimes people don't realize that you might be going through some stuff. I don't talk about things that much. I'm a very positive person. But I needed to share this with you because sometimes it's hard to restart, to continue. Sometimes it's hard to recharge. And we need each other to kind of realign ourselves and focus and keep the things moving and keep the drive going. And whatever it is that you do, make sure you take care of yourself. Because when I started looking at me and saying, I can't fall apart, I have to take good care of myself. Because if I don't, how can I take care of anybody else? And I need to make sure that I'm good. Because you see, I have a grandbaby. I have a granddaughter. And my selfish ways are gone. I have to think about the next generation. What am I leaving a legacy for them? And I want to make sure she knows that her grandmother is a very, very hardworking woman. Her grandmother is a survivor of all the ups and downs in life that have been thrown my way. And because of that, my strength comes from there. I want to make sure she knows that. So that's why I do a lot, because I have that at the back of my head. That's not only my grown children, because they are grown. It's not all about me. It's not about everybody else who's lived on this planet for a little longer, but it's for the next generation like her. I want to make sure she sees a bright future. She sees something in grandmother that say, oh, my grandma got this. And she could remember, because this is how I'm remembering my grandparents. I remember my parents. We never even knew things were hard because it was not discussed. And that's why for me, I feel I want to be able to start a new conversation about real life situations. Whether you worked hard all your life and you retired like I am, whether you're starting a new venue like I'm doing with the tea and everything, and Nancy Tea Blends, we also get challenges. You get real challenges that, real people go through. So when you look at me, there's more to me than just meets the eye. So yeah, so I felt like I wanted to share that with you. Not just because we talk about tea all the time and how delicious the tea is and how aromatic it is, but also talk about real life. The good thing about this cup, it keeps the tea very hot because I like mine piping hot. So there you go. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. Nancy Tea Blends. Happy tea time. Bye-bye.